What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We're back here on Stone Valley. This is Farming Simulator 19. It is Thursday, September 17th, and we have a lot of work to do. So, we better get after it. Hopefully, all you guys are having a good night tonight. So, to mute my computer there, sorry about that. So, yep, just gonna get after it. The biogas plant's getting a little bit low on sugar beets, so we're gonna go ahead and get this truck filled up the rest of the way over there and take the load over. Just gotta lower this header down. I think just down and back and we should have a load. The way this field, the length of this field, the way it worked out was pretty good. Because down one way, like I have some in here already, but it says 0%. So as I go down, with just a slight bit of overlap there, it should be about 50%. So when I come back with a slight overlap like that, it should be full load. Oh, I did leave one sugar beet out there. It's so weird how I didn't pick up one. I was like right on the edge, no overlap, and I left one sitting out there. Let's see, what does it end with? 48, 49. Alright, maybe almost, like maybe a little bit less overlap, but I don't mind it being 49%, you know, it's almost a full load without leaving any on the ends. It's pretty good. Just get this thing lined back up again. I have it on the all-wheel steering. You could actually change the different one. You could like lock it. A lot of times I actually see people, like if you go in and look at sugar beet harvesting like in real life, what they do is more like this. Here, I gotta turn on the help window though. So let's turn on the help window. Sorry, my headset volume's kind of loud too. When I'm just playing by myself, I crank the volume up. I love the sound of the machinery and stuff. Right, so I passed it. Turn the help window on, and then you can see selected steering mode is all-wheel steering. So I'm doing R1 and then L3. It changes turn steering, which is, oh yeah, right. So this articulating now, which I don't really like the articulating. It does help when you're wanting to like turn around. You can like turn around a lot easier, a lot tighter of a spot. So if you're trying to get in somewhere where you need a little bit more maneuverability, the articulating on the sugar beet harvesters is pretty good for that. But the way I'm running it out here straight, I don't really use it like that. So I'm going to go R1, L3 again, and then crab steer left. So right now what it's trying to do is trying to put the whole thing out like that. As you guys see how it's facing now. And that's actually how they would run it. So I gotta actually get this lined up. It's a little tricky to get this lined up when it's turned like that. But you can still steer it around. Sorry, terrible example. I was trying to show you guys going left like that, and I was gonna put the whole body left like that. But yeah, what they do is they actually have the ends sticking out like this when they're going over. And this is actually how they drive the sugar beet harvesters. I remember it doing this type of steering for a long time in the game, but I never did see, I never knew why. Like, why does it do it like that, you know? But a lot of times you'll see sugar beet harvesters in real life driving just like this. And then when they go up, they flip it around so it's facing the other direction. Hey, what's up, Keegan? How's it going, dude? Just doing a little beet harvesting here. Gonna fill up the biogas plant. So like what they would do, which I was like totally blown away. I'm like, oh yeah, it makes perfect sense. Because like, why else would they have this? So what I would do is go R1, steering mode right. Let's see, it's gonna switch it over. But what I might want to do is actually Gotta all steer real quick. Turn it around. So that's why it's kind of finicky if you're gonna do that. I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. I always forget to talk about that. I saw it a while back, but not that long ago, so it's still kind of fresh. And I was like, oh, sweet. So like right now, since that one was left, we'll go R1, L3, and we'll go right. Right? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Because it goes away from the crop. It's like the tail end of the harvester goes away from the crop. Oh, I'm going over the crop. Good thing I have crop destruction off. But yeah, like so, I guess that's why. So that, but like I guess maybe it's useful if you have a smaller header. That way you're not driving over your crop. But this header's nice and wide. With there's plenty of overlap, like out here, where you don't really have to worry about these tires being close to the next row. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gamer? How's it going, dude? Glad you guys are both here. Appreciate it. I'm actually just going to drive the harvester over to the truck. So we'll switch back the steering. We'll go all-wheel steering. That's just the way I prefer to drive it around. It steers that, the back end of the thing pretty good around. And turning it around still takes a while. It is a big machine. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest machine in the game. The thing is a monster. I'm going to go ahead and turn off that help window now. I don't like having that in the view all the time. If I need it, I'll pull it up. We'll go ahead and get this thing filled up here. I think the biogas plant was pretty low. I kind of took a little bit extra time doing that. It's very possible it's sitting at 0 right now, but it had just ran out. So yeah, we got all of field, was that 31? All finished planting. So that one's all done over there with soybeans. Here, we'll go into the menu and see how we're looking right now in the map here. So that's all the beans that we have right now. All the beans you see on the whole map, those are all our beans. Nobody else is running soybeans right now. I can understand why, So we have a whole bunch of soybeans planted. We do have the sugar beets we're doing right now. Oops. So this is the strip we're doing now. This strip just got planted. We're actually working on fertilizing that with digestate right now, which is pretty cool. Good sustainable byproduct, We're getting that from taking it's cool because we're taking the root crop to the biogas plant. The biogas plant's breaking it down, processing that through all of its digesters and stuff, and then it gives us the byproduct at the end, which then we fertilize what we're putting in there. Hey, what's up, Young Gun? How's it going? Oh, you said Mr. Gamers. You said today was a big day for me and the farm. Why? What happened? Did you guys get more cows? I'll go ahead and turn that off. Gotta hurry up to get this truck over there. Like I said, it's probably sitting at 0. I've been trying to keep it going, but every once in a while it stops. I did put a load of straw in there just to kind of get it going. So the money that we're going to be getting from the biogas plant might not be as much as we would normally get if we're just doing sugar beets, because sugar beets are going for 900 for 1,000. It's a pretty good price. It's actually a really good price. But we could do, I believe we could run hay. I don't know if it'll take grass. We could actually look real quick. I'm pretty sure it takes hay and it takes straw. I don't think it takes grass. Some biogas plants do. This one takes potatoes, sugar beets. I don't know if it takes wood chips. Yeah, it is on 0. Like I said, it probably wasn't sitting there on 0 very long. We'll jump in the menu here. Biogas plant, what it does take, potatoes, sugar beets, silage. I didn't say that one. Then we got, that one's grass, so it does take grass, straw, and hay. Hay and straw and grass, I think that's that one with the little V's on there. That's straw, because that's what I have in the biogas plant, or in the silo. We have 721,000 liters of that over there, but we're only getting $90 for 1,000 liters, so it's not very good. He said, be right back, no problem. It's all good. Oh, Life with Logan. Hey, man, sorry, I didn't even see you jump in there. You were right in between Mr. Gamer there. Sorry, dude, I didn't see you on there. Appreciate you jumping in. So, yep, that's a load there. Oh, I didn't see if it takes wood chips. It's not even others. Yep, no wood chips. Silage, grass, straw, hay. Cheap though. You don't not getting a lot of money from that. Silage you're getting 450 for 1,000, so that's not terrible. Um, it's better than the other places. Actually, over at Bales, you're not. It's not too bad for silage. Bales, too many bales. Oh, speaking of bales, let's see how many bales that we actually ended up doing as well. So, for all the bales, I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more bales on this series, but I did do 1,296 bales. That's pretty good. It's quite a bit. Now look at that fertilizer used too. That's quite a bit. What's that? 1,070,111.13. That's quite a bit. Acres worked 10,000. That's pretty good. It's actually quite a lot. I haven't looked at my stats. Like I was looking at some of them before we, and also all of this was after the update. So we also had 100. So that's how much stats we have with 101 hours, 101, almost 102 hours that we've played on this one. When I did the update, I already had 107 hours put in. So that means we're already at 208, almost 209 for how many hours that we have put into this map for the series. But it was only 101 here on this one. So if you can think of how many acres worked within 101 hours versus how many I would have worked with 200, you know, 209 hours or whatever. Because it was, I wrote it down, it was 107. Here, actually, let me find the paper. I have it written down right here. Time played 107.38 hours. So I was crushing it. It's quite a lot. So, worked hectares, it says up there. Which, if it's hectares, it's crazy because acres are 200 by 200 feet, and hectares are 300 feet by 300 feet because that's a meter. So 100 meters by 100 meters is what a hectare is. But an acre is only 200 by 200. So if that's how many hectares that we worked, that's way more. But I'm pretty sure it goes by acres because the fields go by acres in in the game. So yeah, we've been doing quite a lot. Oh yeah, back to the map one more time here as well. So we're doing pretty good here. Like I said, we got a bunch of beans everywhere right now. Fertilizing, we're working on fertilizing field 9 with digestate. We just got to finish up this other just over half. I believe 31 still hasn't sprouted yet. It's all planted. First stage of fertilizer. Good to go there. We're just going to wait for it to sprout and we can go in for a second stage of fertilizer. All this grass has been mowed. You guys saw that in the last episode. I did go back through and windrowed all of it. Actually, I'll take that back. I went through and I tethered all of the grass from here all the way up. This whole top bit, like pretty much, it doesn't show the grass here, but all this you guys know from here down and over, and then this whole patch up here is grass. All the blue down here, all this is grass. So pretty much from this top part up, I tethered it into hay and then windrowed that. And then I came down here and I windrowed all the grass in the strips. There's still some grass left. I took all the hay over to the cows. And yeah, all the hay went to the cows. They got close to 500,000 liters, I think, each. 400 and something thousand liters each. So we pulled almost a mill off of that in hay. And then we still have quite a bit down here on this whole bottom half of grass already windrowed together. But I tell you what, I did 2 rounds of grass. I usually do 2 rounds, but man, with that loading wagon, uh, I almost just rather do 1 round of mowing, mow it, tedder it if I'm gonna make hay, and then pick it all up. Hey, what's up, Irish Wolf? How's it going, dude? Appreciate you popping in. Hopefully everything is going well. Also, something else. I did sell. Oh, what did I sell? Can't remember. I sold a bunch of something. Is that oats that I sell? Oats. I sold oats. I'm pretty sure. I still have canola. So we sold oats. I sold oats at, what was that, 1,000 something? What was oats at? Yeah, it's still pretty good. 12.35. I sold a whole bunch of oats. I think we had about 400,000 liters. I sold all those, got us up, and I got all the way up to, oh, what did I get up to? 8.4. So $1 million over what we have now, just over that. Oops. But I made some more purchases. Like I just got done spending $1 million on Field 31. It's like 700 and something $1,000 for that. And we'll come back to that. Biogas plant should be good for a little bit. So, I just spent $1 million getting that soybean field going. 31's a beast. It's a really big field. I should make all that money back. So if I could squeeze, a harvest or two out of that before the end of my series here, that'd be pretty sweet. Get our money back on that investment at least. I'm not sure how much, but if we could pull $1 million off of that field, I'll be breaking even, getting back to square one again. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. So I've been over here quite a bit recently because I've been talking about getting more cows and doing this and that. Well, I got more cows. So we also, we just did 31, like I said. We invested $1 million on that. Well, we also just invested $1 million in cattle. So we already had 141,000 liters, I think. Liters, sorry. 141 cows. My mind just went into a big pile of mush for a second. So we had like 141 cows. We started off with 100 cows in each what's the word I'm looking for? In each enclosure. Sorry about that. So I had 100 in each one. They bred 41 cows or whatever a piece. Pretty good, solid, but we wanted more. So I thought these enclosures were 200 cows a piece probably. I think the pig enclosures or the one over there is 300. We have it maxed out right now. And last I added up the math earlier, right now we're sitting at 829 pigs. And we've sold a whole bunch of pigs. I have not bought any more pigs. We probably sold... We sold quite a bit of pigs already. And we have 829 pigs. But what I did do is I bought more cows. So I went into this enclosure here, started hitting the button to buy more livestock, just to buy them direct. I wasn't trying to haul that many cows around. It wouldn't have been that many, but I would have needed 60-something or 50-something to get to 200. So, easily, boom, 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 up to 200, no problem. Well, it kept letting me get more cows. So, I kept hitting. I was like, oh, cool, maybe 250. Boom, hit, 250. Fine, no problem. It kept letting me get more cows. So I just said, screw it, I'm just going to hit this button until it stops letting me hit this button. I kept hitting that button for a while. That enclosure over there, that other one over there, was, for just a little while, was sitting at 500 cows. So I thought that was kind of a lot. If there's going to be that many cows over there, they'll probably breed a little bit quicker than the 100. And I want a little bit of room for them, so what I did, I grabbed one whole load of cows out of that enclosure, brought it over to this enclosure, so now this enclosure has almost 200, and the other enclosure has 444, I think. Let me go over here. We're gonna fill up another load of TMR. Good thing TMR is pretty cheap, but with the TMR going in here, luckily I just did all the grass and hay, so most of that already went into the cows. I still have some more grass to give them as well. But yeah, TMR is cheap, so I've been just loading them up with a bunch of TMR. But it has costed another $1 million. So, by the end of my series here, I am trying to get to $10 million for a break-even point. But as you guys see, as much money as I've spent and reinvested and bought more fields and this and that and more fields and more stuff and pig enclosures and cow enclosures, like I would have easily been over 10 million already. So I'm just kind of stretching it out a little bit more. I think with what we have going on with the new field and more livestock and stuff like that, we should be able to easily still hit 10 million before episode 40. And I still want to get sheep. So I think in just a little while, we might go do that. See if I can maneuver this in here. I usually like using the man truck for this a lot better because it can just maneuver around the trailers into buildings a lot easier than a longer semi-truck. I think I got it though. Oh, pretty close to that wall. I want to scrape the paint. Gotta get a little bit closer so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Looks like I've done that before. So I'll show you what we're sitting at right now for animals and feed and stuff. So we gotta go. I do want to go grab a load of pigs. Maybe I'll do that next, just so I stop forgetting. But I want to go get a load of pigs out of there. Yeah, at least a load of pigs out of there or so, and bring them into our last enclosure. We do have one full one already. This one's at 89. They're getting up there. But yeah, 444 cows. So look at how much TMR I put in there. It's not even in the green yet. We're sitting at 942,000 liters of TMR. Water's finally full. I gotta get the water over to the other cows. Their water's not too bad. They have almost 100,000 liters over there. Man, I tell you what, these cows are going to be taking a lot. And I still think once I get these going, I might do a little bit more cows than the other one. But what is it at? Yeah, almost 200 cows. They already bred one whole cow over there. So I think it was at 190. Maybe it already was at 198. I could be wrong. And next animal in 15 minutes. Pigs are breeding like crazy. But I do want to get a load, and maybe we'll just grab the trailer right now. Let's see. I think it was back here. I'll just park this right here for now. Okay, there it is. Let's see if we can sneak in here and get this. It's nice being able to use the mirrors. That's what's good about Stone Valley. Super crisp on all the mirrors and stuff like that. I noticed so far 6 Ashes is super crispy clear, which really makes me actually want to play that map more. I do like playing Lone Oak quite a bit. I've been doing that one, kind of getting something ready. I've been thinking about maybe my next series might be on Lone Oak, with all the John Deere stuff. If I do 6 Ashes, it'll be something a little bit slower played. Yeah, but it looks really well done map. Smaller European style map, but it looks super good. I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet for my next series. If I do 6 Ashes, it will not be on seasons. If I do Lone Oak, it will be on seasons. So I already kind of have something going on Lone Oak to try to get it a little bit further along. That way, because starting up a Let's Play is already kind of slow as it is, just getting everything going. But when you do it on seasons, it's just like super duper slow. Especially if you're starting off slow and playing seasons. You almost have to get through a whole, beginning growth stages and stuff like that of a season and then kind of introduce it. So that's what I've kind of been working on with Lone Oak. I've been getting it going to where, um, when you guys come on and start watching, is actually something to watch already. I got a bunch of fields planted on there. Not that much money. We're already in debt on that map, so if I play Lone Oak, that's where we're going to be going. We'll be going to, we'll be starting in debt and trying to get out of debt. So I'm just going to hit this button until it doesn't want me to hit the button anymore here. And as soon as it tells me that, right there, livestock trailer is full. Okay, and then hit square, confirm, and then the little piggly wigglies are all in there. All stacked and packed. Takes a little bit longer than that in real life, I believe. Get them all loaded in there. Alright, so we're going to take this load over. I forget how many pigs this thing holds. It's a nice amount, though. 60-something pigs, I think. So this will get that other enclosure started. We'll just need to get a little bit of food. Man, pig food's expensive, too. It really is. Pigs produce a lot, but pig food's expensive. So we'll go ahead and run this back down. And that means all of our pig enclosures will be not full, but a lot of pigs in it. One is full. But doing a load like this, start one off, is easy because it doesn't take that much to kind of get them going. And then it's not seasons either, so once you get like all your animal enclosures filled up with like food and water and bedding if they require it, it doesn't take that much to maintain them because it's enough to last 10 whole days. And when you're playing seasons, a lot of it's like enough for 2 days you can put in there. You can't fill it up too much. When you're not playing seasons, it allows you to fill it up a whole lot more. 5 times as much. So we're just going to go ahead and pull in here. And the last enclosure that does not have any pigs in it is this far back corner one back here. So all we have to do is pull up to it. Right here by the doors. Just back that trailer right in there. If I can. Straighten back out a little bit there. But yeah, you just gotta back it up and then you can unload the pigs right in. You just gotta be within that trigger there. And then it's L1 or L3, in on the left joystick. And then all you gotta do is hit X to move them over. Which, like I said, is quite a bit of pigs. And now that's empty. And then we'll confirm that. And now the pigs are in the enclosure. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll park this in the shed right here, I think. Tractor's parked right there. I can still park it. I can back it in that bay right there. I think I have enough room to do that still. Maybe. Wrong angle. Well, I think I do have enough room to do it though. Maybe, if that trailer wasn't right there. Straighten it out. Push the trailer over. That's not what I would do in real life. Just plow everything out of the way. Why not? I'll be grabbing that right after I'm done with this. Ah, man, I screwed that up, didn't I? Get it off the wall. There we go. Pretend that was super slick and easy, huh? I'll just park her right there like that. So what I do want to do, I'm going to come over here. We're going to load up a little bit of pig food. And we'll take it over to that pig enclosure. And then the water truck's right there. We'll jump over and give us some water. And then we'll grab some straw off the ground with the loader and get some straw in there for him too. But not TMR. Where's that? Pig food. My pig food's not cheap. So I want to do, actually, I'm just going to watch this fill up here. Because I don't want to do that much. Just enough to get them going, and then I'll get some other stuff put in there. You know, sugar beets and stuff like that. Ooh, almost on the dot. 30,000 liters. But still 46 grand. It's like we didn't buy any of those pigs. They just bred. So they're growing themselves. But it's still not cheap to feed them. But this does last a while. You know, it's not going to fill them up at all. But this is a good start. And they all need to get cleaned up already. Remember we just got the manure out of all these? They're already pretty full. Not full, but they already have a lot in it for us just cleaning all the manure out. That's not a good spot. It's going to push over on it, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't spill on the ground. Oh, no, it's fine. We'll get that dumped in there. Now they have some feed. But yeah, look how much manure is already in some of these. You know, that one doesn't have that much. I don't think it has that many pigs. That one has a good pile already. That one has a bigger pile already. I think this is the one that's filled up already with 200. So we'll just go ahead and leave that there for now. Go over here and grab some water. Got some thirsty pigs. They should be fine though, right? They were just in the other enclosure that has food and water and stuff over there. And speaking of which, I think I have to get over there and give them some water. So these pigs might be thirsty. Oh no, the cow's walking right through my tanker there. Crazy. What are you cows doing? Look at that nice pretty cow though, huh? Old Stone Valley cows. Yeah, it's crazy that this one now has 444. Looks like we still need water over here. Oh no, their water's full now. That's good. I know the other cows back there will need some more water. But we're going to go get these pigs some water first. Because they don't have any in their enclosure. And that's more important. I'll come back and get the rest of the cows topped off later on. I do want to use this man truck for digestate fertilizing or filling up the tanker over there. So, oh no, because that tanker's over here. Because I thought that tanker was over in the yard, that green one. And that's the digestate tanker. We can at least pull up right here. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, I see the pipe is sticking out or something. I thought it was way further away than that. Get a bunch of water put in them. Already full. Like I said, it doesn't take that much to get just a load of pigs going. And then last but not least, I think I'll come back and do water at the pigs. Let's see what they got actually. Well, they have 13,000, so it's in the red, but they can still wait for a bit. So I'm gonna just drop that right there. We'll hook up to this one. Take a load of slurry over. Look how much slurry is in that one now. I bet it's a lot in here. I haven't checked it in a while. 235,000 liters. So we'll leave that there for a sec. I'm going to get over here and grab this loader. and then we're gonna put some straw into the into the pigs as well. I think I have a bunch of straw in the silo because the cows need more straw and the pigs need more straw. And right now I'm not making any more straw because we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of beans, so I won't need to pick any straw up or do bales. But all the animals will always need the bedding. That's if you want to make manure. Like if you want to make mostly slurry or all slurry, don't give them any straw. Just gonna give them a little load, maybe two. We'll see what this one load does here. That's good. We're fully operational over here now. All the enclosures are all going. Oh yeah, the backside is where it accepts the straw. To open up that door. Yeah, you just gotta come right in here. You could use other stuff to do this, a small trailer and whatnot. I just like using the loader. Just dump it right in here. It fills up. It doesn't stop you though. So, you know how some stuff says it won't accept anymore and it'll just stop pouring? This one you can pour it right out. So that's enough to get them going. There's a little bit of bedding there. Maybe I'll at least clean all the food areas up on these. You know, they're eating like pigs over here. Just get them kind of cleaned up like that. I think it lets me dump it in just like that. The first one, we just got food and stuff put in. It's not going to be messy yet. So that's already 2 done. And then we just got these 3 more. Pretty easy. I like how these enclosures, everything's outside. You don't have to go inside of a building that's like obstructing your view and kind of limiting the equipment that you use or your space. Like if you just put one of these out and don't have the one behind here, man, it's all wide open for doing the work, you know. A building like this, you definitely couldn't hold 200 pigs in here, I don't think, like in real life. Like where would they go? You know, 200, these pigs are big in here. Like this many pigs is crowded in here. Like you definitely couldn't fit 200. But it's all part of the game. It's supposed to be the pig pen of the future. Sustainable, easy to work with, you know. The other pig enclosure holds 300. They do have more room. They have an actual like little yard they gotta go run around in. I think if, you know, in real life a pig enclosure would have something more like that. But we wanted something a little bit new and environmentally friendly and easy to use and sustainable. And I love that you can pull a whole truckload of whatever you want up here and just dump it right in, versus using like a Joskin trailer or something that size to do smaller loads a little bit, you know. So if you're getting up to the high number of pigs and you want to do some feed, you gotta do like 10 freaking loads in there to get up to a decent amount. So I'd much rather have something like this. Hey, what's up, young gun? Welcome back, dude. So those guys are all cleaned up now. Let's park this back here. Just for the meantime. Turn off the beacon. So I think before I forget, I know I still have to go and do some fertilizing and on that like digestate, and we can even use the slurry out of there. But what I really want to go do is I want to go buy some sheep. So on the way down, we're going to pick up a load of grass out of the field, and we're going to go on down to the end of our field 29 over there. We already own the whole area. I should have started sheep a long time ago. They're easy. You give them grass and water, and they're good to go. Let's get that turned on, get the pickup lowered, And if I miss little spots, I'll come back and get them. And if I didn't at all, it would just grow again, and we don't have to worry about it. We would just rake it back up later on. But I usually come back through and get all the little bits that I miss. But you see how wide this double, this is 2 times of mowing with that, and then raked up with that Crone Swadro. So if you're using a Crone Swadro, if you do 1 times mowing, rake it up, pick it up, especially if you're fertilizing your grass, and it grows a lot better when you fertilize your grass. Um, 1 times is fine. It fills it up pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead and take this load on down. And all we have to do is cross over down the way, just right over other side of the house there. I don't know why I turned the lights on. I meant to just do the hazards. Yep, not too far of a drive. I feel like, this wide open, straight, you know, American roads like this. Uh, Everything seems like it's within a pretty short distance. Some of those other maps that have the skinnier, windy roads, more technical roads, and they sure seem huge, huh? So I know I haven't showed this farm that much. Super cool area. And guess what? We own this whole area as well. So if you're starting like like a role play type of thing, and you want to start off and do like a sheep farm type of deal, well, super cool little spot here. This is probably, your feed trigger stuff. This is probably your buy animals. Well, maybe that's the bedding. Nice little placeable yard too on the side here. Nice and flat. You could put sheds and whatnot, anything else you might want to put over here. But yeah, nice little pasture over here. Gates open nice. But this is where your sheep get to come and graze around and hang out. And really nice yard here. They don't need bedding, I guess, so it's just grass and water. So this is where that's where your feed goes there. And your water's somewhere around. I do like the fact that there's a gate that goes from here right to field 29. That's actually pretty slick. I never noticed the gate there. So if you are starting this one, in order to buy this area, it does come with field 29. So you have to buy this whole chunk. So to get this, you have to buy all of field 29. So if you are starting up a little farm and you want to do some sheep and stuff like that, it's pretty sweet. I believe, yeah, all these all open up. I believe everything has lights in it. Yes, it does. That didn't turn on the light. I'll turn on my help window here. Turn on light. Oh, I thought I was doing that already. Yeah, nice bright lights. Door probably works too. Yep, door works. Of course, this garage opens up here. I almost wanted to come down here to start. I was going to start down here and then work my way over to the other farm. But if you do like a combination of the two, look at this little shed. Isn't that sweet? This doesn't have a door on it on this side, but that's a sweet little shed. And then you have lime, I believe, right here. Here's the water fill up right here. Of course, you have this one as well. Let's see what that light turns on. We got outside light. It looks nice with the grain. It's weird, right? So you look at the light. Oh, it looks bright. It lights up, does fine. But when you look right out the light, it's so weird. It's like black nothingness. Yeah, it's a nice big bay door here. Opens up really wide if you want to put harvesters or whatever you want in here. It's actually a really nice shed. So all these sheds and stuff like that, even the way the whole kind of yard is laid out here, I just totally almost started down here. So if anybody hasn't started on this map yet or still wants to start something new, this is one of those ones that I would suggest starting with. It's actually pretty sweet. So where? Oh, so this is actually the animal dialogue here. I want to go with. I don't do black sheep very much. That'd be kind of cool actually. But will it still show up as white wool? I usually pick these. I think they're all the same. Maybe we'll just go with these. I like the way the white sheep look in the field, just because it's kind of the classic way it looks. You know, you drive down a country road, or countryside, and there's a sheep farm out there and stuff like that. Usually they're like white. So I think I want to do a bunch of those. I think we'll at least do 100, which on the buy portion of it, it'll be $150,000. Just a good way to kind of know how much we're doing there, which we're almost there. 150. The fee is $10,000. Direct sale like that, direct buy. If you go and pick it up from the animal dealer, you're paying 150. So it's only saving us 10 grand. So we're gonna go ahead and buy those. Just a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. So we're going to go ahead and confirm that, which is $160,000, another investment. So we just bought all that stuff, did all that, everything that we were doing. Oh, let me close this gate. Yep, sheep are in there. Looking really good. Ah. Heck yeah. Yep, so they graze around all over. It's actually a cool layout, you know, how they're all spread out. You could really... It looks awesome with them all walking around out here doing their thing. Oh, and that's where the water goes right there. I was wondering where the water was. So I'll just actually back in this way, like I was kind of already facing. Kind of cool. No actual marker for the trigger out here. It actually looks cleaner with no marker in front of the feed area. Let's go ahead and dump all that right in. I bet it doesn't take all of it. I could be wrong though. It is 100 sheep. But one load will... Oh yeah, see? One load will keep them happy for a while though. I think for now I'll just leave this here, come back in a little bit, maybe they'll take the 6,500 liters. Hey, what's up, Nate? How's it going, dude? Welcome back in. Alright, so what we have here, let me turn off this help window again. Ah, dang it. What I really should do is take this water over. Didn't really want to right now. Oh, well, I have to come back for it, I guess. Is it good yourself? I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Just hanging out with you guys, playing some Stone Valley. I forgot I just got a bunch of slurry put in here. I just have to remember the water, because now the sheep don't have any water. The pigs do, I guess, so we're fine there. You know, I totally can just use this. You know, I've been doing digestate, which is totally fine. Maybe I will. I'll try and put this in the biogas plant. Sometimes it doesn't like to take the slurry for some reason, saying that it was saying that slurry is not accepted here. Let me just actually double check that because I swear I put slurry in there a bunch of times. A biogas plant, yeah, it takes slurry. It takes slurry, manure. So it's good to use the digestate as your fertilizer because you're already getting that byproduct, which you're not really getting a lot of money for. And if you could just use a slurry as is as your fertilizer, or you could run it through the biogas plant, get money for it, and then reuse it still afterwards. So, it's kind of a win-win. Might as well do it. So we're going to take this over to the biogas plant, drop it off. As you guys see up there in the forecast, we do have rain coming. I don't think it'll be around for a while. Maybe not even until like nighttime, because right now it is 3:38 in game. So I think we're gonna be okay for the day. We just gotta get a bunch of work done before the rain comes. I want to get a bunch of stuff done, and I also don't want to be in mid-harvest on soybeans when the rain comes either. I want to be able to get a whole field done. I think field, what is that, 17 over there? I think that one's going to be one of the first fields to come down. Slurry is not accepted here. It's so weird, right? So weird. Unless I'm not backing it in the right spot. I'm pretty sure I am though, because that's how I did all the other one. God, it's so weird. And it totally says it accepts it. Yeah, strange. Like, is it being accepted at a different point now? Because, yeah, I've dumped lots of slurry into this thing. And it says it takes it. Right? Biogas plant, silage, grass straw, hay, manure 450, slurry 287. Huh. Maybe let me try scooting over a little bit more. Oh. Very, very odd. But I'll have to use this tanker for digestate. I just really need to remember to go take water to the animals. Like I said, most are fine, but some still need some more. I've been using this thing to get some digestate spread down. You guys see all the beans over on field 11 are all sprouted and double fertilized. Let's see where we're at here. It's really hard to tell with the digestate where everything is. But what I can do is I go in the map like this. I think we're a little bit further down, like in here, I think is where we need to go. Oh, I was almost right on the dot. So a little bit, actually, maybe we'll go down this way. We'll finish off that little strip. Ah, so hard to see. Sometimes I can see. Oh yeah, now I can see the little area. So we're actually right. You can sort of see maybe my right side, but on like looking out this way on the left side there, like right on the edge of where I was spraying, you can kind of see a little different tinge in the ground there. You can kind of maybe see the line a little bit better there. Really hard to see that though. So I'm just gonna get up over here and I think it stopped right there. I can kind of see it. Oh, gotta get going. I'm going to scoot back over just a little bit to get some more overlap. You can kind of see it spreading out of there. We got decent overlap. Don't want to drive on our neighbor's crop. Just go up here and do this headlands. Just like that. Hey, what's up, Billy Hurls? You said, yay, rain. Actually raining down there, or are you talking about what I said in the game? Because it's supposed to rain tonight, I think. And you know Oregon needs some rain. Bad. It's not as smoky here, though. I've had my door and window open quite a bit today. At least like this afternoon to evening time. Yeah, hopefully real rain. In-game rain, I don't like the in-game rain so much. Rain in real life, if we haven't had it in a while, I love real rain. My wife loves rain all the time. So now I'm going to go back down here where we left off. I can kind of see the difference in the ground there. Not sure if you guys can see that. I guess you kind of see it a little bit. I can see how it looks on my computer from what you guys are kind of seeing, so doesn't look too bad. You can kind of see, and you can kind of see that we are right here. So we probably won't get that far with this thing. And that's usually why I like to... You know, I'm actually going to set a worker right here. See if we can't jump over to that man truck pretty quick. That's close enough. And then we're just going to use the slurry instead of digestate in there. But we're going to go ahead and haul this over. It's so weird it's not letting me put slurry in there anymore. It says it, takes it. So I have crop destruction off too. I'm sure you guys all know that by now. Really helps with doing stuff like this. You know, in real life, you could do it with like crop tires. In the game, it's not that accurate. So like doing like row crop tire type stuff, it can kind of work, but it doesn't work as well as it would in real life. So we're just gonna wait for him to empty out his load. It's going to say helper quit for an unknown reason or something. That's just because it needs to get refilled. I wish I could just drive along inside here and fill it up while he went, but I think it says helper's blocked if I get too close. But I can fill this up real quick though. I guess that's what I have to do, right? Swing in, block him, and then... Oh, he's full. And then get him going again, right, like that. I think I'm just going to take this slurry and dump it in this little... Oops, fat fingers. We have this slurry and digestate tank right here. In ground. It doesn't take up any space. Holds like 750,000 liters, I believe, of each thing. It's just this little pit here. And I should be able to pull up and unload like that. Takes a long time to pull stuff out, so be aware of that. If you're using this thing, watch, I'll show you. It takes, I have, 400,000 liters of slurry and 230,000 liters of digestate. So we're just going to go ahead and use the digestate just for a sec. But look how long it would take to fill this thing up. You could leave it here the whole time you're playing, come back to it, an hour later, I feel like, and then it would be full. It's at 1% right now. %, So yeah, I use it if I'm not in a hurry. Sure is a good tank though if you don't want your digestate at the biogas plant to fill up. Yeah, but I want to keep pulling it out of the biogas plant. We're trying to get that number down. Putting sugar beets and stuff into it, all the stuff, it adds up quick if we're not pulling out, but it, I hate pulling out. But as long as we can use the digestate for fertilizing at least that sugar beet area, I think that's sweet, And if it does go full, it's fine. I think the capacity over here is 500,000 liters. We're at what did I say? 373? We'll go ahead and get this all filled up, and we'll see where he's at. Hey, we're doing good, doing good. I do have to get that stuff moved soon. It's right in his way. Coming up here. But I bet he gets empty soon, so we gotta hurry up and get this back over there. We're just gonna meet him up on this side. Yeah, we got a bunch of harvesting coming up. I bet right now, with all the beans that are planted, we have over 1 million liters planted, I believe. Field 20, let's see what we got. Like field 29, what did we pull off of that one? Oh, that's the wrong list, this other list. We've done a lot. Field 29. Maybe we didn't do that one in sugar beets yet. Soybeans. But on field 11, we did 237,000 liters on that one. Field 10, there's field 10. I don't have all my notes here. There we go. So like field 11, we did 239,000 liters. Field 10, we did 238,000 liters. Field 1 and 2, we did 148,000. Field 3, which is not planted right now, we did 197. It's not planted in soybeans. Yeah, we've done a lot. So if you look at the map just for a second, I know that guy's probably he's already stopped up there waiting for me. If you look at how much that we have planted right now, so if we pull, say, this whole area up here is 500,000, just that. And we got those two fields, that's 500,000. And that right there, could be another 500,000. So it's like a million and a half liters of soybeans, I bet. It's a lot. It's a lot. Alright, let me get this guy topped off out here. I'll just start him back up again. We don't have that many more passes to get this field fully fertilized. This is one of those things that I wanted to get done before the rain came. Just gotta sneak out here. Good thing I have crop destruction off, because if I didn't, all these sugar beets would get crushed. And normally with that too, the way I fertilize normal is I fertilize, cultivate, fertilize, and then plant. So the last thing I'm doing is planting, and with that you don't have to drive over any crop, because when you're all done, seeds in the ground, boom, you don't have to go out there anymore until you're harvesting. So that to me is like the better way. Hey, what's up? We got 6 people on right now. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being on tonight. Let me get this out of the way, and I'll start this guy up as a worker again. Yeah, thing's pretty sweet though. It does a good job. Jean, is that you said? Jean K. Gonzalez. You said high crack. It's good live. Is it good live? Not sure what you mean. High crack. That's not good. Don't smoke that stuff. No. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're fertilizing with Digestate on the sugar beets. Just getting those going. But yeah, I don't recognize the name. You must be new to the old channel there. If you are, man, if you like what you see, you like doing farm sim, hanging out, chilling on the live streams, and helping my channel grow, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, if you like what you see even more, hit that thumbs up. Help my channel grow. We're just over 1,000 subscribers now, 1,030, I think. So we're doing pretty good. We're getting there. I'm gonna sneak over here and let's put this here. Got to get this harvester and stuff out of the way. Because he's going to be needing that little space there really soon. Put that there for a sec. You said I'm calm here in Colombia for 8 years, but already in December I'm going to California. Do I play Euro Truck Simulator? No, I wish. This is on PS4. I think that Euro Truck and American Trucking, I think that's all on the PC, unfortunately. I thought it wasn't, but I think I just heard a couple days ago that that's the only PC game, which sucks. I totally wanted to play that when I get a steering wheel, and that's one of the games I would want to play, for sure. So I think that's probably out of the way pretty good for him. We'll have to jump over there and get him filled up again. That thing runs out pretty quick. Oh, I gotta turn it on. And off we go. Fast farming some beets. Jeez, this thing's so fast. Look at that capacity going up, isn't that crazy? Super quick. And sugar beet harvesters already do a good job. But being able to fast farm them, like, hey, why not? Makes you want to have bigger fields of them again. I did start off with field 29 being covered in potatoes, and we pulled, I only have 1.5 mil wrote down, but I think it was like closer to almost 2, like 1.8, I think. But then I planted sugar beets on 29, and we did, how much should we do on that one? 3,231,181 is how many sugar beets we pulled off of field 29 over there. So I think at this point, this is also the second round of this field here as well. I think we're probably into like 5 million liters of sugar beets that we've probably done so far. Can't even fit through there. Of course not. Barely? No? Alright, I'll go on this other way. You said PS4 has Truck Driver, kind of like those games? Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Philly? I'm Donnie. How's it going, dude? Welcome back. Glad you could join us tonight. I like chit-chatting with you. It's always fun when you're here. I don't know why I just turned it off. I meant to just turn off the header. Yeah, I'll have to check. That's what it's called? It's called Truck Driver? Because if it's kind of similar to those, I wouldn't mind playing those. But uh, you know, the Euro Truck Simulator and the American Trucking Simulator, those games are just awesome looking. It's like kind of like comparing a different farming game to this one, you know? It's like, you said good, been lurking since 11:30. But what time is it now? Say it's only 10:15 here. Yep, Truck Driver. Yeah, for sure. I'll check that out. Thanks. I really wanted the American Trucking Simulator. Maybe someday when I get a gaming PC, I'll get that one. They'll probably have a bunch of different versions out by then. It's 12:15. Oh, so you've been here for a little bit? Yeah, you should have said hi a while back. It's all good. Appreciate you being here. I knew somebody was there lurking around. Nobody was talking. Somebody was there. It was you. Appreciate you being here. This thing gets through it. And this field, like I said, is a good length. Oops, I just missed that whole strip back there, though. It's a good length. I do one down and back, and it's a full load, you know? I'll go back and get that little strip when I head back down that way. Just trying to get this truck filled up. It doesn't take very long to get through these. I'm missing that little spot. Go ahead and get that digestate spreader thing there. We'll get that filled up again and going again. Doing stuff as you watch. Yeah, for sure. That's what I usually do too when I'm watching live stream type stuff. I'm usually doing something else or playing the game while watching, you know. I usually do that. Just hit 4 o'clock here in game. So we got 22,000 liters left here. I believe that thing holds 32. This will be enough to get them going. We'll go grab one more load. Just like that. Go ahead and set him up as a worker. I gotta turn it on first. And I have to get out of his way. So we'll go get another load of digestate. He might need a little bit more to finish off that little area that he has left. That's why I love having the sugar beet field right here as well, because when we're loading sugar beets and transporting it, we're only taking it right here. That's why I plan to have the sugar beets here. I was going to do that one little patch, but quickly realized that wasn't enough to keep me satisfied. So I had to do a whole bunch more. Typical, right? So it's got to swing in here. And we'll grab a load of this. What mods do I have? Can you give me one for Farming Simulator? I'm not sure what you mean. The mods I have is quite a long list. I have about as many mods as my PlayStation will allow me to download onto there from the game memory that it allows me to have. I'm at like 90%, whatever. I'm not sure how many I have. But you said, can you give me one for Farming 19? You could go in. You must have a gaming PC because you're playing, you know, HES and ETS and stuff like that. But yeah, you just go in the thing, go to Mod Hub, and you can download whatever mods you want, besides the downloadable content, which costs a little bit of money. Pretty reasonable for an in-game thing. You know, everything costs money type of stuff on all the games. But almost all the mods, like 99.9% of the mods are free. So I can't give you any mods, but I can suggest mods to you. But they're all free in there. But yeah, if you're new to the game at all, I could always give you tips. You know, if you got questions, I could always answer your questions to the best of my knowledge. But yeah, it's a fun game. If you haven't played it that much, I suggest you get busy. Yeah, it's like mods. This trailer, this tanker is a mod. That truck is a mod. That trailer is a mod. The header on the harvester is a mod. Um, the digestate spreader is not. The the tractor's not. That Borgalt. So this whole setup right here, this Borgalt air cart. So this thing and this Paralink hoe drill, 100-foot wide hoe drill, direct drill seeder is all part of the pack. So those two, a couple smaller versions, and the John Deere 9RX, which is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Just going to large tractors. That's one of the mods I have, which is right there. So I have a bunch of like tractors and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys all know 9RX. She's a beaut. On my next map, if I do Lone Oak, you guys will see one of those on there. But yeah, that comes with that Borgalt DLC. Comes with that and that. A couple different versions, a little bit smaller. This is the biggest one, and the 9RX is on there as well. How are the girls for? How are the girls for Aya Crack? Huh? I haven't been going for a long time. Not sure what you're talking about there, Gonzalez. And then this right here is a mod. This is that quad track, which is not a mod, but this is that 20-year anniversary edition. Yeah, there it is. 20-year quad track. That's a beast, huh? That's a big old tractor. But a quad track is in game. That's not a mod, but that one right there is. I got a bunch of different mods. Like the pig enclosures are mods. My multi-fill stations are mods. My bale trailer right there is a mod. The silo's a mod. All those harvesters over there are not mods. That grain cart is not a mod. We could probably just finish this up ourselves here so he doesn't go all cattywampus and start running into power poles and stuff like that. So we'll just back in here. We'll get this thing filled up. And then all of our sugar beets will be all fully fertilized. Yep, just that one little strip left. And we're good to go. And like I said, once this sprouts, we'll come in, we'll fertilize that. But yeah, you see the map. Everything you see on there that's blue, not like the teal light blue color, that just needs lime. All that blue is all us. We own that chunk. So our fields are looking very happy and very healthy. You know, except for up here. This one actually still has a crop on it, I believe. I didn't even plant that. That's just been sitting up there. I probably should go up there and get that limed and fertilized, plowed and limed and all that. Maybe it doesn't need plowing, right? It would just need liming. And we do have lime in a wagon. 35 down here, I've not touched at all. I believe it has sunflowers on it. Yeah, sunflower. Haven't touched it at all. I'm just kind of leaving that one alone. I'm not too worried about that field. So yeah, we're looking good there. Let me just get this out of the way. Maybe I'll just park it in the yard here for a sec. Oh yeah, you guys saw last time I took a bunch of loads of milk in. So yeah, we were up. We were up to 8.4 mil. And there I go spending money again. And we were actually up to 8.4 mil after I bought Field 31. I bought that, we did all the work. I went and got a bunch of money later on. Just drop that right there. Because here in just a few, I'm going to use this to go back and get the water tanker. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave this like right here with the flashers going so I don't forget. It's very possible I still forget. See, did he finish up in front of him there? Oh yeah, so that's all done. Just got that one last outside strip. Let's just get this thing turned around here. Just got this little bit, so I just gotta make sure. And we'll be wasting a little bit of this, but it's all a free byproduct that we're already getting money for. We're not getting money for it, sorry, but we already got the money for the other stuff, and this is the byproduct of what's left from the biogas plant. So being able to be sustainable and be able to use your byproduct as your fertilizer, that's awesome. It's the way to go. Takes a little bit longer to put the fertilizer down. I've been thinking about doing like manure spreading and stuff like that. It all depends on how it goes, and I was almost thinking about doing some manure spreading on field 31. I know it's crazy, that's a big old field, but hey, we have a whole bunch of manure to use, and it might be a combination of stuff, but I wouldn't mind getting some of the manure used up on being sustainable and being able to fertilize a field for us. So why not, right? So yeah, we're almost done with this. And then we'll go ahead and we'll just park it in the yard for now. I do want to get it all repaired and cleaned up and all that. So that is that. So I'll just back up a little bit here. We'll get this thing all folded away. It just needs a little bit of space. It's pretty long, pretty wide, so you just got to give it a little bit of space for when you open and close it. Just like that. Oh, I didn't want to bring it all the way back here. Yeah, I was going to go store it, but like I said, I want to wash it and repair it. Get it all ready, so next time we need it, it's all good to go. I might even back it up, and that's what I'm going to do. While it's sitting here, it takes a long time to fill up out of that tank, but might as well get this thing topped off, and we're not in a hurry, so it's a perfect time to get this thing filled up from this little thing. This thing filled up from this thing. Just got to pull up right here. 230,000 liters of digestate in there, and an hour later it might be filled. So right now we'll go ahead and take this over here to the biogas plant, make sure this thing's all topped off again. It's always good to keep an eye on the biogas plant. Just want to, if you only have 24 hours in the day, why not keep it rolling 24 hours? The time where it's hard to keep it going is at nighttime if I decide to sleep through the night, which I usually do. That gets a little tougher because, for one, it's going super duper fast through the night, 5,000 times speed. So the biogas plant is rolling by super duper fast. So if you sleep, it has to be like a full biogas plant load over here, and you have to work most of the night, and then yeah, you said don't forget the water tanker. Yeah, that's next. Thanks, Philly. I'm Donnie. I'll just call you Phil. Phil for short. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and leave this here until that's ready to accept the rest. And the water tanker that we need is right back over there. I guess I could use this truck. Oops. So turn on. I know I was going to use the man truck, but this one is already here. So we'll go ahead and swing in, get this thing loaded on. Just like that. Now there's actually a couple different water locations down there by the pigs. So I'm not worried about this thing not being full. We'll go over, we'll get the pigs topped off, we'll fill up the tanker there, and then we'll take it down to the sheep and get the sheep going. You said the name is Donnie. You said Phil Am is short for Filipino American. Ah, gotcha. All right, Donnie. I like Donnie. I have a coworker of mine is named Donnie, and also a coworker of mine is named Phil. So both of those names are fine. But thanks, Donnie. I'll call you Donnie from now on. So we just gotta get down here, 68 miles an hour. Get these pigs some water. Like I said, they're pretty good. Like they had enough water in them where they're not gonna go dehydrated. But I'm just gonna get them topped off. I like taking care of the animals. Good to keep your livestock happy and healthy, and they produce a lot for you. So they'll get up in here, get them some water. It's actually not too bad. Oh man, I bet they're filthy in here though. Might have to clean them up too while we're down here. But getting back here to get to the water is not too bad. Just right there. So I'm just gonna flip around here. Let's see if I can't back this tanker right up to them. Oh, going the wrong way. Straighten back out. Ah, better backing up a trailer in a cab in real life. Looks pretty good right there. Maybe. Almost missing it. Water. Going way off, huh? Well, I guess I was close enough. But I'm not close enough to that water standpipe, so see if I can sneak in there. Man, they can't be full already from that yet. I thought they were going to take way more. I guess they probably are full. I want to move this water standpipe. Is not in a good spot for this location back here. Yeah, so the pigs are full already. I thought they were going to take way more than that. It took a pretty good chunk out of that tanker, but yeah, but I got to clean them. So I'm going to jump over here and grab the... Let's get around this thing. Jump through here. Yeah, I got to get all that mound cleaned up. So I'll just jump over here. I'll grab this tractor. And that's actually why I keep this tractor and this Joskin over here, because it's low enough to fit into the doorway over here. And I keep the front loader on here as well, so I can get this tractor inside and get all of it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That way I get everything all cleaned out with this. So that's what we're going to do right now. And then we'll go down and we'll get the water put into the sheep. So we usually just gotta kind of clear a little patch. See how it just dumps on top of the other one there? So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this out. And what I usually do is I try to, if it's so full like that, I guess let me dump right here. I just try to start by clearing a little area, and then it starts to let me dump a lot better. It's like so much pig food over here dumped out. The pigs are eating like pigs. You said you're pulling a grain cart? You guys are still working right now? For all you guys that don't know what Mr. Gamer does, he farms in real life. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just pouring food all over the place there. That's not where I'm supposed to dump it like that. So yeah, Mr. Gamer drives an 8R John Deere in real life, 2020. Hey, by the way, that was yes, we're harvesting soybeans. Dude, it's like freaking, what is it, almost 1 in the morning and you guys are harvesting beans? Yeah, I wish I was there right now. I'd love to be out there with you guys. Yeah, by the way, it was really cool talking to your dad the other night. If that was actually your dad, which I think it was. Yeah, fun. He said he was a subscriber of mine since I only had 100 subscribers. That means he was watching my old videos. Which makes me like him even more. Oh yeah, there's something. He said he told you. There's something else I've been wanting to do as well. And let's see if I could do this here. It's not letting me do it on the computer. Just 1 second, guys. I apologize. There's something that I have been wanting to do. I have to go in here. So, we'll do that. Say something now, Mr. Gamer. So you've been doing a really good job on my channel. You know, you're super positive. You're knowledgeable of the game. You're knowledgeable of farming. You help my channel out. You're just super chill on the channel, and you're here on my streams all the time. So, there you go. Mr. Gamer is my new moderator. Just because I know everybody else out there, you guys show me a lot of love. I totally appreciate it. You know, there'll be more as it goes. You said, oh my god, thanks. Yeah, for sure, man. You earned it. You know, you just been really chill on my channel and, you know, trying to help out, you know, help me out on my channel and help out different stuff and just being here and being positive and having good conversation. And, you know, you're a positive influence in my channel. So, boom, there you go. But now you have to keep up with it too. You know, you have to keep being part of it and keep helping the channel grow and keep having a good time. He said, "Oops, spell check checked me." That's funny. Yeah, well deserved. So yeah, for sure. I almost forgot about that, and that you got back on here. We're chatting again. I was totally thinking about that the last couple days, pretty much, because I know you wanted it. There's a few other people that wanted it as well. Well, out of all those people that wanted it, you're the one that got it for right now. Which doesn't mean there won't be more moderators on my channel. You know, you've been solid, been here on my streams and stuff like that, and positive input and stuff, and you know, my other moderators, they're back to school right now, and time zones are a little different, so it's tough for them to be on all the time, you know, work and everything. But yeah, you know, between you and, let's see, there's Pistol Pete, who else on there, Walker, Pooter, and Irish Wolf Gaming. No, you're all good, man. He said I could watch but not comment. It's all good, man. Make sure you drive that freaking grain cart. Are you driving your brand new tractor? Your dad said he doesn't have a tractor for me down there, but he has a brand new truck for me, he said. So we're going to sneak in here. We're going to we're going to fill up the water here. He said Farmer Johnson? Farmer, are you talking about moderators? Farmer Johnson's not one of my moderators. Super knowledgeable, though. Good guy. From what I've seen in the game. So I think we could probably just pull right up in here, right, and fill up the water. Oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, they're easy. They never take a lot. Oh, I didn't check where the wool trigger is, though. Man, I didn't even notice. Look at this big old opening. I don't like how the sheep passes through right there, though. That's a little bit, yeah, what's that called when they come through? Or if you put something here and grass pops through, I forget what that's called. You're going to finish at 1 a.m. and continue tomorrow. Yeah, Donnie, you're talking about Farmer Johnson being a moderator. No, he's not. He's actually not really been on that many of my streams. A handful. I appreciate him being here. Hopefully, you know, he goes back and at least watches and stuff like that. And if you glitches, yeah, there's something else. Oh, God, I almost just had the word. Dang, I can't remember. It's not glitches. It's something else where it passes through like that. I forget what it's called. So where's our wool spawn? They gotta at least have. Or maybe they don't have any out yet, right? Just gave them water, so maybe they're not producing yet. We'll just look around, see if we see any popping up. I imagine it's gonna be somewhere in here. It's probably this one right here, right? This is probably where they're gonna pop up. I bet it's exactly where it is. Man, isn't this sweet? God, I can't remember what that word is. Where when stuff clashes together like it does. Oh yeah, we're leaving this here. I'll try to remember what that word is and think about it. And remember, I hear it pretty often, talking about the way moths drop down and grass going through buildings a certain way and stuff. You said we have to do 600 acres. And what time did you say it was there? You said it's oh, Donnie said it's 12:15. You said, have you seen the new John Deere planter for console? No. There's a new John Deere planter for console? No, I haven't seen that yet. What? Is it like the Great Plains? I don't have it in here, of course, right now, but like the Great Plains. You guys all know what that looks like. It looks like this one. Because hopefully that John Deere you're talking about on console, hopefully not on PC. Hopefully it looks sort of similar to this one. Because the Great Plains planter is my friend. You said yes. Yes, it looks like this one. Yes for console. Yes for both. Alright, let's see where we're at. So we got the water done. I probably can't unload all of this yet. We'll just go ahead and top it off. Oh, almost there. And then, so water's good. We'll go ahead and haul the water out of here now. That's what I was going to do. I just wanted to see where that, where the wool was going to spawn. Yeah, look how much room is down here in the yard. I really like this little area a lot, actually. It's a really nice setup. Like if you came down here, if I use this as a farm area, I'd put a silo down in here. Maybe a couple other things. Probably just a nice silo setup over here. You have enough yard space and shed space for all your equipment over there, so why not a nice little silo setup or something and be good to go. Or you could always buy the field across from here and have that part of your farm as well. Whichever way you want to go about it. Check it out at the end? Fine. I will check it out at the end. But if I check it out at the end, I can't really show it. So I think I'll go in and download it after, and then on the next episode we'll actually look at it up close and personal. And if that's the case, that will be a big thing for my lone oak, because you said put chickens there? Man, I was totally thinking that. It's not a bad idea. I have pigs, sheep, cows, just need some chickens. So Donnie, I might be putting some chickens down. Probably not right now in this episode, but hey, it's just one more thing that we can invest in, that we can get profit down the line. So why not, right? So we'll just go ahead and take this over to the yard for now. We'll have all of our tankers parked over there now, I believe. Oops. Oh, that was close. You should have to go unload. Alright, you better go do that. Are you loading it right into your bins? Or are you taking it right to truck? Or what are you guys doing? bet those are some pretty dry beans too. That's so cool. They're harvesting. He said they have 600 acres to go still. So like just to put that in perspective, 600 acres is like all of our beans that we have out here is probably 600 acres. Because let's see, I did write down some of the. It's on one of these papers around here somewhere. Oops, sorry about that. I wrote down some acres on one of these. Where was that paper? I've been going through all my papers over here trying to get stuff more organized, and now it's not organized at all. So, like, for example, field 29 is 71 acres. So if you look at the map, 29 is pretty big. That's 71. Or, right, what did I say? Yeah, 71.29. Field 11 is only 63 acres. So just think it's like 1, 2, 3, all this. So if that's not 100, that's not 100, that's not 100. So maybe 200, 300. Like we don't even have 600 acres. So that's how much they're gonna do. You're loading in the semis. That's what's up. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were like, but you're going from semi. You said, but in real life the fields are big, big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like fields are freaking humongous. Um, but you're probably going from semi truck back to your bin, right? You're not going from semi to sell. You're probably going from your grain cart to your semi to your bin, and then you probably store it in your bin until you're ready for sell, right? You guys probably already have contracts. Yes, yeah. I figure as much. You're probably so far out where you don't want to drive your tractor and your cart all the way across, however many miles away you are from your bins. What kind of grain cart are you pulling? I know you're like trying to unload and stuff, asking all kinds of questions. We gotta get this thing all washed up. Actually, I'm gonna take this back down. I'm gonna go get. Um, I'm gonna go get that trailer and stuff from down here. Hey, what's up, Nate? Welcome back, dude. It holds 5,000 bushels. Jeez. Really? Are you sure it holds 5,000 bushels? That is freaking crazy. You said we have 10 contracts? Yeah, that's cool. But you guys do... I forget what all I know you guys are doing like winter wheat right now. Like planted it. But then right now you're harvesting beans. And you guys have... I believe your dad said you guys have 3,000 acres of cotton. If I remember correctly, which I think I do. 3,000 acres is a lot. And like that also brings up another point too. People say that running at 5 times on this game is more realistic because you could get the amount of work that you could get done at times 5 is closer to realistic than how much work you get done or the work that you get done at times 5 in the game is kind of the same as the amount of work you get done in real life in one day. Oh, you said my bad, 2,500 bushels? Yeah, that sounds more like it because the Hall Master that I use on here is a 2,000 bushel, and I couldn't imagine another 1.5 times bigger than that. It'd be freaking huge. It'd be like 160,000 liters in one load. That'd be a monster. But yeah, 2,500, I could see that. It's probably a 100,000 liter cart. I know that's all like liters, all like metric system. Bushels. I know the Hall Master's a 2,000 bushel because it says 2,000 right on smack dab on the side of it. I wish on console on this game we could switch from liters to bushels. I try to like know how much, This thing is a 70,000 liter cart. but it says 2,000 on the side because this Hall Master is a 2,000 bushel. But it's pretty. It's 2,000 in cotton. Still 2,000 acres of cotton. That's a lot. So back to what I was saying though. So if you have a harvester and you're harvesting a field and you're playing at 1x real time, and then you're harvesting a field at 6 miles an hour, that's the exact same speed they go in real life. So if you can harvest one of these fields in a half an hour, it's because it's only 50 acres. And you guys are, how much do you think you guys can harvest in, how many acres can you harvest in an hour? 100? Like really though. So it's like, people say that, turn this on. People say that playing at 5x or 15x is equivalent to how much work you get done in real life. Well, it's not really like that, because if you come over here, say I'm walking, this is the same, like I'm running right now, it's a little bit faster. You wouldn't run over here unless you're in a hurry, but you'd walk over here. It's the same pace as real life. You walk over, you get in your machine, you drive your machine around, you drop your header. Sure, it takes 15-20 minutes to hook up your header and get everything set up versus 20 seconds. But then once you're going 6 miles an hour. You said like 100, it depends on the day. Yeah, it probably depends on the day, depends on the crop, but 3 combines in the same field, yeah, for sure. But I got four going right here, and I could harvest a field in 30 minutes. But, I could, with this mini, I could probably do 100 acres in an hour. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you. That's exactly what the word is. The word that I was looking for a little bit ago when I was talking about the sheep going through the shed is collisions. And that is exactly the word I was looking for. So it's like when grass pops up, you plop a placeable down, and there's like grass and different stuff that like collides through it. It's called collisions, and that's exactly. Thank you, Donnie. That's exactly what I was looking for. But yeah, if you grab all 4 of these in an hour, you can knock out 100 acres. That's pretty realistic. So if you're playing at 1x and you go and you harvest a field at an hour, if you're working full time, that means you're doing 2,400 acres in a day, which is very realistic. You're working dark to dark, you're working the full entire time. So yeah, some stuff, like I know it's probably, to get a header pulled out and hooked up, and you hook up all your connections and stuff like that, depending on how clean all your fittings are. Yeah, it could probably take you 15-20 minutes to get your header put on your harvester, get everything hooked up. It depends on what kind of condition it's in, and your fittings, everything greased up and buckling together right and doing all that. It takes a little bit to hook up to your headers. I believe, I can't remember what headers take longer to hook up. Is it this one or a corn header? I think these take longer to hook up than a corn header does. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, it's so close to real time. We don't. It's just, I don't know. It's everybody's opinion, but if you're doing a 1,000-acre field, it's gonna take you some time. If you're doing a 50-acre field, it probably won't take you as long. So a lot of these fields, like I said, even like field 29, it's only 71 acres. So I should be able to knock that out easily in an hour, right? Because if you could do 3 harvesters, say 4 harvesters in an hour in real life, and you could burn through 100 acres, why can't you do that in the game on real time? You know what I mean? So after playing this game and actually understanding how many acres are on each field and how long it all takes to harvest and do all that, it kind of put it more into perspective, especially after watching real farms in real life and stuff like that. But like I said, it's everybody's opinion. I just kind of been crunching the numbers and thinking about how much you get done in real life and how much you get done in real time in the game. And yeah, after like knowing that some of your guys' fields are thousands of acres for one field, that 1,000 acres is as big as the whole map. So yeah, it's going to take you some time to harvest it. And you know, if you're doing a field that's 50 acres, it might take you 30 minutes. So it's like it's pretty realistic. You know, you probably won't be doing turns around, you know, with trucks like this at 40 miles an hour and blowing through stop signs, but you know, to each their own. But you know, you will be hauling down the road. Like there are some things in the game that's a lot faster. You see, we basically dropped 300 acres. That's pretty fast. Alright, what did I leave over here? I guess all their tankers and stuff are all over there. I do have to haul back the lime. 34, 38. I might wait until tomorrow to get harvesting. Because we do have some rain coming. I hope that rain comes during the night, so I don't have to worry about any of that during the day. Yeah, let's go ahead and tow this back to the yard. This is the lime I need. I should probably take this up to field 12, I think it is, eventually, and get this all spread out up there. I might get a manure spreader. This is a manure spreader, so if I get this emptied out, I could use it. But there's some other manure spreaders. Oh man, look at, there's so much like negative, right? Negative tongue weight on the back. No, so much positive tongue weight. It's like pushing down the front of the truck. It's like it almost doesn't have the control. Like my front tires are almost off the ground. You can see that kind of down there. Guess you can't see it really from there. You can see how like my tires are moving, but nothing else is moving. It's like no weight on the fronts of those there. It's like barely on the ground. Just the way it's all that weight is sitting on the. So it would be positive tongue weight. I think pushes down. Hey, you need front weights, yeah. I don't think I can hook it up on this, right? Or maybe I can. Yeah, I can get that front lifter. I have a front lifter. I could probably do that. That'd probably actually work out pretty good for this truck anyways, to have something like that. You said I'm going to the yard. We done, but tomorrow we start again. Yeah, for sure. Heck yeah, man, that sounds fun. Wish I was out there harvesting some beans in Texas right now. I'm glad you guys didn't get hit by any of that hurricane stuff that came blowing through. I know a lot of people down there did. So just for now, I'm just going to park this here in the yard. But I wouldn't mind doing a little front lifter. I'm pretty sure I kept that mod. So let's go down here to the yard real quick because I can have it sent direct from the shop right down here to the yard. Alright, let's see if we got that front lifter. The John Deere I'll look at tomorrow. But as soon as I'm off of here, I'll jump in. I'll look at it. Maybe what we'll do, I'll jump out at the end. I'll go in the mod hub. We'll find it together. I'll download it together. You guys can look at some of my other mods I have on there. Mods that don't like to get deleted off of there. I've tried to delete them so many times and they keep on popping back up. Not sure what's going on with that. I know other people, Sealy P was talking about having that same issue. A lot of the same issues that he has, I actually have been having the same issues. So if you guys watch any of his videos, all that same shit happens to me too. Like the way the fields don't grow right, tractors shaking around, that Borgal air cart and 100-foot seeder. That it moves around. I don't know why stuff moves around. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go into tools. I believe it's in miscellaneous. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get a truck bed too. I really want to get this one, I think. Like that, right? It says Trail Boss on it. Yeah, that's the one. I think that was the one. I kind of like that with the toolbox in the back. Fenders, standard. Lighting, both. I think I went with black metal because I already bought this before, and then I didn't save. I was messing around and I didn't I didn't save it. I thought I saved it after I bought this. I think that's right, the right color. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that. Not two of them. Look at my slot count is so high. I do like all the little attachments that comes with it, but I'm looking for the old front lifter. We do have the milling machine on here too, which you guys see Silly P use that for silage and stuff like that. It's pretty good. But we'll go ahead and we'll get this, and we'll go ahead and just make it red so it matches the truck. And we're gonna go ahead and buy one of those. And then I'm gonna go in here into tools. We'll go into weights. There's a weight that we already own somewhere. There's that one. So we're gonna go in here, and why not? We're gonna make this Case IH red. And we'll go ahead and buy that as well. Yep, slot count's getting up there. And then what we can do is we could jump in like this, go up here and talk to the guys at the store and have them send all this stuff right to the farm direct. Save us a little bit of trip. And for all you guys that don't know about the front lifter, anything that has a little hitch type of deal like that on the front, I believe it hooks up right there. But all of the front lifter attachment stuff, you need a hitch. So I doubt it hooks up to the Big Brute. There's no hitch up here. Just a cool Big Brute logo. So we're just gonna go like this. Straighten out a little bit better. Just pull up and we'll hook up to this like so. Now we got the front lifter on there. Pretty much any like 3-point PTO hookup, right, can go on the front of here now, which is like a wide variety of stuff. But in the case that we're talking about right now, nice heavy weight on the front of that bad boy. Almost wants to tip forward now. See if I can do a donut. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it almost started to go. There's actually something funny I want to show you guys, I think, here in just a sec. But just for an example, what I just did there, very similar to the front of this tractor. Same setup, everything with the front lifter. It's this whole same front end with everything. And then you can put a weight on it, just like the man truck here. I should have done this a while ago. Front lifter with the weight. It's actually a lot bigger of a weight, but it's the same weight as that one. It's just, I didn't want to take up more slots than one. Seems to actually drive pretty good with that front weight on there. A little looser on the back end now, but watch when I grab this trailer and drive around with it, it's going to feel like night and day difference. Even with tractors and stuff like that, I used to think that dualies didn't matter, and I used to think that weights and stuff didn't make a difference. Man, it makes a huge difference. After playing this game and using all the different equipment and stuff like that, and actually getting the feel for everything and how it operates differently, man, the physics on it is way different. So now you can see, let me get on the road so it's flat. You can see now those tires are all the way on the road. They don't look like they're floating or nothing. They're there. You can tell there's actually some weight on the front because the tires are, let's see if I go to the front here. Yeah, look at that. We'll drop that. See how much weight that puts on there? You can see those tires are kind of bulging out. Stands up a lot more when that's off. So a lot more front grip, and we can pull stuff around. It has that positive tongue weight on the back, pushing down like your trailer tongue should, or trailer ball should. And it has that front as well, so the whole load's well balanced. We'll just go ahead and park this back over here now. It's not a bad way to run this though with the man truck. Oh, I didn't want to drop my weight. Or that. Pick up the weight. There we go. Drop that. And this truck can actually stay right here in the yard for now in case I needed to go grab a tanker or any of that kind of stuff. Alright, let's see where we're at. Oh, yep. Jump in this. And we're going to go over here and we're going to get this bed hooked up. This thing looks so sweet. If you guys haven't seen... what does it say? The John Deere sprayer is on testing for all platforms. Awesome. The John Deere sprayer is on the testing list, you said? Gotcha. Usually it takes about a week or so for mods to get through testing. And if they pass, they come out. But yeah, check this out, right? So, we got lights. It says Trail Boss on that, which I think is absolutely awesome. We got the ball hitch in the bed there. So we can pull stuff around with that if we need to. Yep, that's the same color. It's just... Oh, maybe it's not. Huh. Alright. I thought I picked the right one, but I did not. It looks completely different. It was onyx, but let's see. I'll just drop this off in here. And then if I do Lone Oak, I'll be on seasons. I will be doing like the Trail Boss with the plow in the front and like the snow, the ice melter setup and all that. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll drop that back off. I wish that was as easy as it is in real life to take a bed off of a truck. That'd be awesome. So we'll go in here. We'll go into customize, main color. Let's see, maybe use this. Dark Moon, no. I thought for sure it was onyx. Huh. It's interesting. I was pretty sure it was that. I'm almost positive it's that one. So we'll just back out. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. But see how this one looks flat? That's where they were both like flat onyx before. So we'll just go ahead and back up to this again, hook up to that. Like I was saying, it has all the lights on it. On the front and the back. The lights are just ridiculous. Look at those lights on there. That's what comes on the truck. And then turn that off, but you also do have dual hazards on there. So you can be like this, all lit up. Oops. Thing is pretty sweet. So can we do donuts in this thing? Too bad, too bad. So sad. Yep, lights work though, huh? This thing is bright. I've been wanting to buy that bed of that truck for a long time now, so just go ahead and park it right here in the driveway. Get it all shut down. I like those muddy tires. Those look good, huh? I sure do like that a lot. TLX 2020 Trail Boss. If you guys haven't tried this truck out yet, I suggest it. But see, it has two tones. I'll have to go in and repaint just a totally different color. I swear before it was the same. Oh no. Alright, so there's that. Sugar beets can probably all go in now. Oh, here it's funny. I can show you guys what I was talking about right here. Let me just move this out of the way. I'll take this back with me. I just want to show you guys something kind of funny. And then I'll probably I'll save and I'll back off of this map, and then we'll go in and we'll look at a couple mods in the menu. He said wash the truck. Yeah. Oh, for the color, I could try that. Is that what you're talking about? So it's funny, right? As you go with this, and I think I have enough here. I just need to grab 8,000 liters, so a full bucket. Yeah, close enough. Full bucket. So what I can do is And you raise this up, and you could go and you could kind of spin around with it because the weight is up there. So you could go like this. Let's see if it'll do it. Oh, no, I didn't do that right at all. Sorry, that was terrible. It's not even what I was trying to do. Whoops. But I know how to flip it back up, so. Man, what was I doing? Let's see how I was going. And I was... Oh yeah, there it goes. I'm still not doing it quite right. Let's see. Keep on thinking I'm gonna run into something. I was having this thing up on like one wheel. I think I was all the way up. And I first was doing it when I was loading the cows, so I went up and I turned. I don't know why this one's not doing it like that. Or was I going backwards? Maybe that's what it was. Was I going in reverse? No, it doesn't go as fast. Alright, what was I doing? Maybe I wasn't all the way loaded full like that. Maybe I was just like that. I was going around out there at the cows, went around the fence. That's almost got to be it, but I think I was lifting it up higher. I don't know why I can't get it going again. I was going to show you guys, but then I didn't. Oh, there it kind of goes. But I was like, I had it riding for a grip, like for a long time. I was sitting there, like spinning super fast. It was so funny. I was almost wanting to go. Come on. You can do it. Don't be shy. I don't know why it doesn't want to do it like it was doing. It was like really getting after it. Like, oh man, I was going crazy with it. That sure is letting me do donuts pretty fast. I'm actually cruising. Raise this up. Whoa. I didn't quite do it like I wanted it to. It's still fun though. I could probably dump this in there as well. I've been wanting to get this silage cleaned up over here. I had some in a trailer I brought over just to help clear out that bunker, and I didn't want to leave the partial trailer over here, so you said update fixed it? I don't know. I was just doing that. If you're talking about that spinning thing, I was just doing that a couple days ago. Maybe last week. Alright, well I think everything's good on here for right now. Just filled it all the way up. Oh, I must have. See how some spilled out? I gotta pick that back up. It's kind of a pain in the butt when you get some loose in here, like stuck in some of these areas. It's always so hard to get all of it back out, just because there's that little concrete lip there. It doesn't allow me to actually scoop all that back out of there, so I kind of just lost some. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and leave this here. I've just been having this one here in the yard. And I think we're okay on everything for right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to save. And just to be safe after that, I'm going to save again, because I almost always save twice. Sometimes I don't, but I usually do. I thought you said you have alfalfa stuck in yours? In your biogas plant? Yeah, that happens pretty often, actually. So now we saved twice, made sure we saved. A lot of work. You know, you always got to make sure you save. And then we're going to quit. And sometimes I hit quit. There's so much going on. It takes a little while to have the game back out into the main menu again. Now, I'll probably do a bunch of stuff on there. I won't be on tomorrow. I don't think. It's a possibility, but I don't think I will be. Um, if not, it'll be a bunch of work in between everything that you guys are going to see me do. You said alfalfa in real life is a pain in the pain in the butt. That's funny. But yeah, I'm probably gonna jump on some harvesting, try to get some of the harvesting done before the rains come. I know I said maybe I'll do a few things and before the night, but I might get onto some harvesting if I bust out all four harvesters. I should be able to get some of those medium-sized fields like Field 17 and whatnot before the rain comes. So if I can, I will. So here we are in the mod hub. I'm gonna find planters. Everything's different than the regular menu. Here's planters down here. Oh man, look at that. So yeah, here's the Great Plains. That's the smaller Great Plains there. I use the bigger in-game one. I just downloaded the Stara, the Absoluta 44. I do want to test this one out as well. But yeah, here's that John Deere. How much do I have left to download? Oh, where does it show? So yeah, working with is 18 meters. That's not bad. 60 feet. I like that it shows feet next to the meters. It'll do 9 miles an hour. It's awesome. I believe it probably does everything that the Great Plains does. Wearable and washable. Connection hoses, dynamic hose. Yeah, sweet. That's cool. All tanks configuration with real capacity plus mass scripts. Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. I'm already at 90%. It's only 21.64 megabytes, so that's nothing. So we're doing that one now. It looks really awesome. Thank you for showing me that, Mr. Gamer, right? Wasn't that you that told me about that? Pretty sure. Um, yeah, thanks for showing me that. And then he also said that the sprayer is also um, in testing right now as well. So that's pretty cool. If you guys do not know already, a lot of the Millennial Farmer. I haven't seen the map come out yet for a Mapper's Paradise. I'm not sure what's going on over there with that map. It's really kind of upsetting that that map hasn't came out yet. Everybody agreed on it. That map came out for like half a second and got taken back off. Some problems with different stuff. All the different parts and pieces of that map have been coming out individually, which is still kind of stupid because I would love to actually have the map layout. It's supposed to kind of be based off their actual map, which is in Minnesota. If you guys don't watch Millennial Farmer, you guys gotta watch Millennial Farmer. But if you go into, let's see, who is? I have it all downloaded actually. Let's see. So this is all the stuff that I have downloaded right now. I just did the update on the John Deere 7R, 8R, 8RT, 8RX. Yeah, all those. So I got the update. I just downloaded 6 ashes. That John Deere planter is all in there, so I'll check it out. We'll check it out tomorrow or the next time I'm on. Yeah, we got the Millennial Farm Shed Pack, which has the toy shed and their big equipment shed on that mod, which is Millennial Farm. Midwest Machinery Dealership. This is super awesome as well. This is also from Millennial Farmer. Go where the setting thing is. What do you mean with settings? Not sure what you mean. But scrolling down, this is the Millennial Farm Farmhouse, the horse corral. There's a bunch of different parts and pieces. You said what? From last time? Not sure what you mean. From last time, what? But yeah, this is all my mods I have on here. Pigsty of the Future, Corestone Valley. These silos are pretty cool setups there. Where there's a X with settings? Huh? You gotta be more specific. I'm not sure what you mean there, Mr. Gamer. Was it when I was in here? No. Not sure what you mean. Yeah, explain it to me, and I'll do what you ask. Yeah, oh, yes, Adirant pack. So look at this. I go in here. I guess I could do the update again. Let's see if it's going to update. It's updating right now. We'll go ahead and wait. And then as soon as I get it updated, which I've done so many times, I feel like with this Adirant pack, they're cool little trailers, but I don't use them and I don't want them on here anymore. And I've tried to uninstall them so many times. So even with the update, I'll usually update it, let it sit there for a while. It won't need to update. I'll go in, I'll uninstall it. Boom, uninstalled. It even asks me if I want to reinstall it. It's not there now. I go back in there later on. You said it's next to the. Is next to the thumb up. Huh? You're confusing me, man. I'm not sure what you mean. But yeah, here's all my mods. So for everybody who wanted to see, John Deere's awesome. Air assisted headers, like this fuel tank. I'll do an update again on this. I've uninstalled this one so many times. Oh, where the star was? Let's see. That was just right here. Stara. Second from the right. Oh, the star sprayer. Ah, where was that? Was that up front here? Did I download the star sprayer? I must not have. I was going to. But I probably won't be using it. It's so high in the slot count. The star is going to be. That New Holland's pretty cool too. Why is the star not in here? Yeah, should have been on crop protection. Or is it miscellaneous? No? What's that under? I figured it'd be right here. Well, this New Holland's nice though. You said on the top of one of the boxes that looks the box with an X with the setting. Oh, you're talking about up here? Oh, this thing here. I gotcha. And where was that star sprayer at? Was that right? That was up in here too then, huh? That's weird I don't see that sprayer on here. But yeah, you're talking about this one. There's those new trucks. Old dump truck. Oh, the side dump too. That thing's sweet looking. That really is. That sprayer's probably right in here somewhere. There's all the newer stuff. I'm surprised that's not there either. XNVY. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. I don't recognize the name, so you must be new to the channel. Unfortunately, this is coming to an end, you guys. I know you just got on here. You just said hi, hello. I appreciate you being on. You got to go back and rewatch the episode. We just did almost 2.5 hours of a live stream. You said there's new trucks, and the star is where the lime spread. That's right. It's all in the lime area there. I'll go on and show you guys that real quick then. Yeah, that's where it is. So it would be. Where would that be? Right here? No. Where's the lime? I hate how everything is always different. I know that. Shouldn't it be here with crop? No, it wouldn't be crop protection. Oh, it's right above here, fertilizing technology. Oh yeah, there's a star. I was doing crop protection, not. Yeah, Donnie said crop protection. No, it's in fertilizing technology. But yeah, there's the new star sprayers. I actually want to download those anyways. One's a sprayer, the other one's. Alright, isn't one a sprayer? And then the other one is. Oh no, they're all just fertilizer. But only 36 meters. I guess that's not that bad. Lime, I won't be using it for lime. Really high in the slot count. I believe it's 52 slots. But hey, it's pretty cool looking. Look at this one. That's a cool looking sprayer. Some of the in-between stuff that people use, there's that box truck trailer. You can use it for transporting different stuff, 4,000 liter capacity. You could use it for all kinds of different stuff, seed and all kinds of stuff. But like I said, this one unfortunately is coming to an end. If you guys are new to the channel, we have over 100 more videos. This was episode 34 of Stone Valley. We were just checking out some mod stuff at the end there, doing some downloads. On the next episode, which will either be tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday, it all depends on how everything goes. If everything goes and I can stream it, it just depends on my family, my baby, my wife, kids, all that, and life. You guys know how that goes. But I should be getting on tomorrow. We'll check out that cedar or that planter I just got downloaded, the Stara, different stuff like that. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of other stuff on there. If you guys like hanging out, you guys like Farm Sim, go ahead and subscribe. We got a bunch of stuff going on. We're over 1,000 subscribers now. So if you guys all be so kind and hit that thumbs up, help the channel grow. Like I said, subscribe if you're new and hit the bell for notifications. That way you guys get notified when live streams come out and all that stuff. Donnie said have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Donnie. I appreciate that. Mr. Gamer, see you later. Everybody else out there, I appreciate you guys all being on and watching. Yep. Until next time, guys. See you on the next one. Oh, yeah, P.S. If anybody's... hey, Mr. Gamer's dad. Hey, what's up, man? You just got on. I'm just out of here. Man, you guys are doing a good job on the soybeans out there, it sounds like. Yep, appreciate you guys. Actually, I haven't backed out yet fully. I'm still talking. But yeah, appreciate you guys all being on. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. And like I was going to say, I'm going to be on the game still a little bit. I'll be playing online, so if anybody's on PS4, on Farm Sim tonight, I'm going to be on. So hit me up, and you guys have a good night. See y'all later.